All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for your Red Bull Flick 2v2 Grand Final. Two cats versus Triple Destiny. And what do you know? Speedway is the map to open it up for us. And this is the map that's been anticipated. The matchup that's been anticipated goes between these two, Detrony Fadey versus Blackpoison and Flexeee. Blackpoison and Flexeee have been synergizing quite a lot. They've played in teams together in the past. They're playing in a team together right now. So you can see their comms definitely are on par. The movement and individual skill is there. And likewise goes to Team Destiny. Likewise goes towards Fadey and Detrony. Goals. What say you about this matchup? Do you have predictions?
Sure, no predictions just yet. I think both teams look really strong. We've had relatively convincing wins, with a little bit of a stumble here or there, but this is kind of definitely one of the two pair, or each of these pairs, I imagine, being in the final either way. So, yeah, man, predictions is going to be tough, but I'm going to have to go with the favorites in Detrony, in the Triple Destiny of Detrony and Fadey.
Fair enough. The match has already started. Round one already a go. First blood has already been drawn by Detrony. Flexeee coming on 2 swift kills of his own. Already in the bomb site here. Detrony protecting the site, making sure no one's there, and they're gonna raise the flag potentially for the first time between these two right now. Nope, Flexeee takes both of them out once again. Already sitting on 4 kills. Most on the server, 5 kills at that. Oh man, he's feeling it.
Yep, 20 seconds stolen though. So far just trade frags, happening, no real advantage gain just yet.
Yeah, no real advantage gain, just 1 second in the team of the two cats so far. Fadey already gone high ground. Detrony's gonna move on 1 minute 20 on the clock. Time is ticking for these two teams. High ground always reigns supreme. It's like they're fighting for high ground more than the site itself, more than the flag itself.
Well, this could be the ace up the sleeve is what I'm thinking, but right now, the real ground has been gained, and that clock is already well into the first minutes, and oh, tight, but that Poison manages to raise the flag. They take the lead.
They take the lead at 39 seconds on the clock. Trades are back and forth, but it's kind of a stalemate in the sense that normally the previous games we saw, it felt like 10 seconds apiece or 5 seconds apiece immediately until the time was ticked down. It feels like the round time is actually going to expire before the team round time goes down between the flag being captured. Flexeee sitting on 14 kills, 8 on Fadey. 9 on Fadey, 6 on Detrony, 7 on Blackpoison. They're doing what they can. 41 seconds in total left. 44 for Team Destiny, 36 for the two cats. Fadey's on the side check, getting some crazy flicks actually onto Flexeee. The Blackpoison comes from behind. He needs that tap and he gets it. So crazy shot over there. That's an important one. That gives him at least 3 seconds to work with.
Remember, this is going to kind of employ a new strategy here. Remember, the win conditions are to bring that counter down to 0 or have the lesser time or the closer to 0 that you are. If the round time ends, then you take the W. And right now, it's really close. And it's looking like we are in a position where that time might just run out. But for now, Fadey going to try and start the catch-up for Triple Destiny here. Needed to hold it down, though. Flexeee gets up onto the side. Needs to start stealing further seconds, so need to deal with him. Blackpoison holds up that higher ground, and now Flexee's making ground. Can you Detrony?
This is quite tough here. Fadey coming from the bottom, taking out Blackpoison. You could see the strategy employed, or a set play where you got to wait for the player to land before you actually start shooting. Otherwise, you start whiffing, and so is the guy in the air. So it's kind of twofold in that approach. Blackpoison on the side. The flag is raised. 19 seconds. They're in the lead to take the first round, as the clocker on the ultimate time is on 18 seconds left. The flag is raised from the side of Triple Destiny. Finally hit the 30-second mark. Finally, they're starting to catch up, but is it enough goals?
Well, time is ticking as well, so this needs to be dealt with. Detrony and Fadey need to get position on that side, and I think that is all said and done now. Teams are starting to move closer and closer to the 0 mark. They hold strong, and does... Oh, no. 5 seconds left, but that clock is ticking. 14 on the main timer as well, so it's going to all come down to Detrony and Fadey being able to get onto that side right now. The side of Tuekata can just hold strong. They are in the lead and quite a long way as well. And it does look like we are going to run out of time here. No players are on the sides, and Blackpoison do manage to take the win. They are the closest to 0. They'll take round 1, tools.
Take round 1 indeed. It's kind of tight. Actually, it's not kind of tight. 26 seconds. It just felt like there were a lot of aim duels happening before the objectives, and I can see why. I can see why it's pretty hard. Knowing that both these teams' aims are quite matched in the sense that they don't really miss and all the headshots are flying back and forth. And as I say that, Blackpoison is a naughty shot onto Fadey. Flexeee just dropping a smoke down into the middle of the side shift and getting 2 kills for his efforts, and that should buy him some time to work with that at the very least. Blackpoison does have high ground, so they can shave off 5 seconds from here. It's enough. 4, they can play with that, they can play with that. In fact, they've smoked off the choke point going towards that side. Interesting technique outside. They need to land a shot literally. Getting finally taken out by Flexeee over there. Felt like he needed a swift duel to happen. Spray control doesn't come out for Fadey over there. Blackpoison does eliminate him, and he's on high ground, and he's going to reposition to cut off the choke points. Fadey does the exact same for his teammates, so it's stalemate at the moment. No one's actually on the side. The frag isn't really raised. So 1:32 on the clock. 1 minute. Oh, knife.
A dirty
The first knife of the tournament, Fadey, you filthy being.
Yeah, that gives them space to get on the side. They start nipping at that lead, but it's quickly and swiftly dealt with. Flexeee is on the side, bringing them further into the lead now.
The Blackpoison also get a knife over there. Alright, we'll roll that. We'll roll that. 29 seconds on the clock for the 2 cats, 40 seconds for Team Destiny. Once again, they're falling behind on the clock, falling behind on the time. They need to get onto that side and time down that flag. Oh! What was that? Picture perfect headshots. Fly onto Flexeee over there. Blackpoison is high ground, trying to protect Flexeee. They've actually switched roles. They're both on high ground there. It seems they're in the lead, but for how long? 36 seconds in the time of Triple Destiny, and 26 for the 2 cap.
It does feel like Triple Destiny are struggling to get any sort of ground made and get onto the side. Well, majority of the time.
Wow. All right, Fadey.
Huge. As I say that.
We see you, Fadey. We see you. But what really matters is the time on the flag over there. 31 seconds. 7 seconds apart, the 2 teams. Detrony try and find high ground. Does take out Flexeee and Blackpoison.
Whoa, both players come up to that high ground. Fadey unable to land the shots. He makes it away to the side. Blackpoison raises the flag once again and starts looking at that timer. Deals with the incoming Fadey. It's a lot of time, though, tools.
Yeah, a lot of time. 17 seconds. Oh, man. Still apart right now. They need to find a way to claw back some time. Need to find a way to stop this onslaught from the 2 cats.
Oh, double frag there out of Flexeee.
Yeah, he'll do that sometimes.
Oh, a huge little flank from Fadey. He does deal with them. He allows the support to come in from Detrony. He raises the flag and they can start making this comeback, but he needs to win these duels. He's unable to, and that makes Flexeee run towards the side. They're going to start raising. Well, they're going to raise the flag. 5 seconds left. Blackpoison now needs to hurry.
Oh man, they really needed that kill, Blackpoison, for them to take this last iteration of time, but 25 seconds now to left. It's Team Destiny's turn to try clock down whatever's left of the flag. 19 seconds. They're catching up. Fadey is an absolute monster of this second round. Flexeee comes through, kills of his own. He's still sitting with the highest flags, Flexeee. 53 kills. He's far above anyone else on the server. Fadey doing his best to... I don't believe this. Is this really happening? 8 seconds, back. 7 seconds. Flexeee, where are you? Finally coming through with the headshot onto Fadey, but Blackpoison, I mean, Detrony has an AWP. First time we've actually seen this AWP, and it's working. 6 seconds on the clock, 5 seconds. What a comeback!
They're both on the side,
and they're both on the side. 1 second. It's coming down to the seconds, and Detrony.
AWP.
It works. It comes through. We haven't seen it until now. We haven't seen it till now.
Yeah, that was a crazy amount of duels happening on that bridge. Dead even between Fadey and Detrony, both 38 kills apiece. They tended to stick together there, but Flexeee from that bridge or from that high ground position, not only getting a knife, I think it was, but he really tops the scoreboard as well. So despite the superior frag kind of advantage, ultimately Destiny managed to steal it right at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, if this is anything to go about, this sets the scene for how this series is going to play out. We are in for a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. First flag's been raised by Team Destiny, already sitting 7 seconds above their counterpart. Crazy headshots coming back and forth here. Big fan of those, big fan of those.
I like how neither team is committing too hard at the start of these duels. They just rather want to get the picks and focus on the timing of the respawns, the rotations, rather than just run willy-nilly to the sides there. So definitely a change up from what we've seen previously, but Blackpoison gonna raise the flag, but swiftly dealt with. Fadey on that higher ground area. Detrony support as well. Fadey able to land the shots there on the jumping in player.
I just feel like both of these teams are getting better and better throughout each round. They're learning more and more what is the best spots, what's the best rotation, what's the best spots to sit in the side, and what's the best to actually cover the teammate that's on the side, how utilities you, and you can see it coming through in each round. And quite surprised at this at the moment. Team Destiny sitting in the lead, but the two cats not far behind them.
Yep, Detrony not able to provide that cover fire. Both of the two cuts move onto that side, and they want to make some solid ground here to have a little bit of catching up to do, but they are managing to hold it down. Dead even now. They know where Fadey is. They deal with him as well. They take the lead.
They'll take the lead, and Blackpoison is just going to pivot and turn. Low HP, so he should be taken out quite soon. Flexeee has to do most of the work for it now. Both of them actually get taken out, and the rotation starts again. Who holds which token?
Oh, Fadey with the double spray there. That's an important set of frags. This is going to allow them to get back into this match. Blackpoison going to get the higher ground. Deals with Detrony as well. They're going to raise the flag themselves, and they're going to go into the lead.
All right. People on everyone's warm on the server. You can just see 63 kills on Flexeee. The rest are slowly but surely catching up to them. In terms of the time, the two cats slowly bounced back a little. 13 seconds, 12 seconds, finally taken up our Fadey. Trying to reclaim the side. He gets taken out. Detrony at least is there for the support. No one's on the side just yet, actually. As I say that, most of them just swoop in with that surf.
Oh, and now Flexee's in a great position. And that speedboat making some ground. Fadey comes in to deal with him, though. Oh, that was an important frag.
Detrony actually commits that spray control to actually take out Blackpoison pretty big. I mean, he's sitting on 9.3 seconds. They need more than that, I'm afraid. Taken out by Fadey once again. Blackpoison. They're in the lead. Two cats for how long? The last round they were in the lead, but somehow it slipped between the cracks, between their fingers, between the wickets goals. Will it happen once more? 5 seconds left on the clock.
That's
4
a huge
seconds.
hold.
That was a huge hold indeed. A quick kill. 2.7 seconds. Literally comes just at the right time.
Yeah, and they need to go for a long run here if they want to hold it. And Fadey begins very, very well. Detrony holding the back line. Both players choose the higher ground to come in and support. They are knocking at the time, but 10 or 11 seconds is what they have to do. And right now, on the site is Blackpoison, and I think this is all said and done. They do not have enough rotation. They're trying to get to the side, but they still another round, and they've got to take the lead here. 2-1 now.
Close but no cigar, and that's 2-1 to Cat. It's been back and forth. I mean, they picked up the first round. Team Destiny took the second. They take the third. So it's a bit of tat for toe at the moment. And there's 2 rounds left if need be. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, Fadey. Man, lost for words after that, actually. And they've raised the flag first, just 3 seconds. Something minor, something to work with. But at least it keeps them in that competitive mode, keeps them in the lead. A USP, Blackpoison.
Great adjustment. I like the smoke as well. If they deal with Fadey, it's going to be so difficult for them to get frags from that entrance. And all he has to focus is on the high ground, but Fadey manages to come from the side. It gives Detrony the space. He can get onto the side now, and they can slip off the clock.
Still are knocking up the clock. Team Destiny finally tying up the score. 36-33 actually. They're on the lead by 3 seconds. There's 1 minute 30 on the clock so far. And they're just continuing. They keep chipping away at the time. They keep chipping away at the headshots. Fadey.
Just spotting all these surfs, and Detrony finally chimes in as well.
Finally, 19 seconds for them. They're on the lead. But finally, Fadey, can you really do it? He's predicting every spawn point and every timing he's on. Oh man, water does. It's like lava. You can't really step on lava. Water in this sense. It does kill you. You can't really land in it. So Blackpoison did die. At least he's able to pick up 2 kills. 10 seconds for Team Destiny and 35 seconds for the two cats. 33. Finally, their turn to string in some time. Keep that flag raised quite high. This frag's quite important, and he actually gets it. 24 seconds. It's kind of one of the ways to get themselves back into this. Blackpoison is just going to be looking at cutting off the rotation in Flexeee. It's just going to pivot and turn, finally being taken down by Detrony on that side. 17 seconds, 7 seconds apart. The frag, as it gets raised, Blackpoison takes him out. Oh my god, it's getting so tense, goals. It's getting crazy. This is the meaty part of the game. There's 26 seconds in total for the 2 times. Oh my god, Flexeee. Tried his best. He tried his best.
Yeah, Fadey managing to negate that time there. Blackpoison though gets the support he needs, and he raises that flag, and they start clicking down at that clock, and it's now even. They're going to go into the lead as well. Detrony gets dealt with. It's all up to Blackpoison. He's holding the side. Support is coming in, but Fadey looking for that frag, and he finally gets it. They need to get the platform tools.
He stops him at 4 seconds on the dot, 4.1, and now he's only able to steal microseconds away. It's coming down to split seconds, Gold. That's how tight this matchup is. 3.4 seconds as opposed to the 9.1. In the lead is the two cats. Blackpoison finally gets onto the side shot. Flexee's at high ground protecting it. How long can he do it for?
I think
the 1
this is
second. So 0.8 seconds. If they're able to bounce back from here, bounce back from this, it'll be one of the highlights of this matchup. One of the highlights of this tournament, Gold. Every game has come down to these narrow margins.
Yeah, but Fadey gets on the side in time. Blackpoison not scoring any points. Flash comes in, but Flex is going to kill him. The flag will get raised.
They take the first map. Speedway 3-1 in emphatic fashion. Flexeee, man of the match for that first one. 88 kills. Quite far from the rest of them. Maybe 13 kills apart, but it's okay for now. Like I said, kills don't really matter. The objectives do, but it's something nice to look at.
One thing the kills do point out is obviously that evident like role change they've made. So at the beginning or early in the tournament, I'm pretty sure we saw Flexeee doing a predominant or most of the jumping onto the sites and kind of holding it as an anchor of sorts. Yeah. And right now he's Blackpoison is filling in that role, and he's just trying to get frags, jumping onto the higher ground, giving the cover fire, and it's working out beautifully for them.
Yeah, indeed, and we saw from Team Destiny it changed up quite a lot. They kept changing up who holds, who goes towards it, but that's obviously based on how the frags go out, based on how they spawn. But it's a good way to lay the platform for the next map.
Yeah, and we will be going into Redbull Garden.
Oh, that's a tricky one.
Have we seen that yet in this quarter from the quarterfinals?
You've only seen it once. We've seen it between Elusive and Massacre. Forgot the opponents, but they played it, and I think that's where they got the W. So this map's a bit different. There's no real surf points.
Oh yes.
There's no real surf points, but there's sort of trigger points that propel you forward, either towards high ground, towards the left and right hand side flank of the map. But again, it's up to getting towards the flag. Like every other map, there are specific hold points where you can eliminate how much exposure you actually get behind the two coffins. And again, utility is a big thing for me here. Molotovs more so. It's easier to clean out those nooks and crannies rather than having to approach it with your normal feet or, the propulsion points I've spoken about.
Yep, absolutely. And again, we just saw that coffin position kind of reign supreme there where, once you're able to clear out the site, you can sort of camp. Then I guess that's where that utility comes in, specifically those Molotovs. Didn't see it get used too much earlier, but definitely expect something like that to come out here. But as I said before, Fadey was one of the first guys that I saw kind of abuse that spot in the site, and he used it brilliantly earlier to get him to this final. So interested to see how it goes here, Tools.
It's one of the best things I've actually seen, how you get a Krieg. The first Krieg I've actually seen on a map was this Garden. And I thought where Blackpoison's actually falling, I thought that's where you died when I tested it out. But the first blood is drawn and first flag is drawn by Team Destiny. 5 seconds. Everybody stolen on the clock. Destiny coming through with that A1. It's being used way more than the A4 in my opinion.
It's quite a steal of time now. Solid 15 seconds from Triple Destiny, and finally the Twier Cutter respond. They're going to raise the flag themselves.
See how long they can sort of hold it for. 28 seconds as opposed to the 42. A lot of work to do still, but they're doing it. Back onto the flag is Team Destiny, and as I say that, as I've spoken, both get taken out. Detrony still sitting at the spot where we saw him quite early in this competition. It works out, I guess. It works out. Like you said, beautiful Molly. That's the utility I'm talking about. Once you put a Molotov there, it's pretty much GG. You have to expose yourself in the open there. Oh my God, Blackpoison through cement. The crazy flick onto Detrony. To Fadey.
Yep, he's going to get some time for his troubles there, but Fadey able to deal with both players. He's going to get deep. He's not choosing to run onto the platform just yet.
He's gone behind enemy lines, and the player sitting on the side there, Blackpoison, good reaction shot onto him, and now he can hold the side. Now it's his turn. Can he even out the score? 28 seconds apiece. Surely, with what's happening, surely with the smoke at about. Again, his aim is nuts. And he's a good game awareness, good game sense.
He's taking the lead right now for them. Another critical shot.
Did you see what I'm seeing, goals? That's crazy stuff. 18 seconds on the board, just from one man doing a lot of work with the support of another from range. Blackpoison's looking to continue with the success. Gets peppered down by Fadey with that AK. He's in return.
Oh, dirty.
Wow. My oh my. Detrony coming through with this long range tappity taps with that M4. Fadey is back on the side and they need to regain the lead. And as I say that, he gets taken out mid-side by Flexeee. And it does seem so far so good by the two cats. Fadey is going to try his best, landing all the shots, but it comes down to how long he can sit in this point here. Finds the second onto Blackpoison. That was super important. That's going to help them to catch up in terms of the scoreboard. 51 seconds overall, but 13 seconds on Team Detrony. Finally, Blackpoison stops the timer on him, and that's 2 seconds apart from the two. One at 12, one at 14. Goals.
Yeah. Scramble for the side now tools. They're both so close that they just know that they need to get close to either get in the lead or prevent their opponents from taking this. And it's coming down to the wire. You see the CTs are the first to get onto the site there, and they are going to be able to expand on their league. They know where Blackpoison is. Fadey is making himself huge on the site. He deals with the rotation. Detrony does as well, and that is going to take them into the lead. 3, 2, 1, and that is it.
Oh, they tried their best goals. But Team Detrony take the first round of this map. Castle. It's different to everything else. Every map is different, so I like to see the variability in that. And you can see how Fadey around the site, he keeps moving around the coffin, keeping tight towards the hide, or the best point on where to hide on the site. He's moving around based on who he killed, trying to read the game, read the rotation, read the oncoming traffic. First blood has been drawn by the two cats as the flag.
Swift 2 kills there, but he's able to kind of tuck in behind the coffin, but eventually gets dueled. You can see Flexee's just choosing to stay at that high ground while Blackpoison fishes for time off the clock here on the site. And already they are in the lead. They've managed to recover. Fadey is starting to pressure the site. He does. He raises the flag as well.
36 seconds opposed to 39. It's how the last round started out, and it came down to the wire. So we'll see if this is the case here. Fadey opting to rotate through the enemy's sort of rotational point. Raise the flag halfway. That means there's two players on the side. Fadey deletes both the player on the side and the defender at range. God damn, the AK for me, most powerful rifle in the game, besides the AVP, and he's using the smoke to perfection.
Yeah, he's really doing a lot of work here, is Fadey. Put them into the lead as well. Detrony's rotated to provide some sort of cover. He throws the smoke as well. This could be a critical smoke, but to cut to deal with it.
It's important smoke for the two cats right now. Now it's catch-up time for them. They're sitting on 32 seconds. Fadey. Okay, well, 19 seconds on the clock for Team Detrony. Perhaps those were the certain kills that he got early to push them or propel them to this point here. Blackpoison finally coming in to save the day for the two cats.
Yep, sticking to the clock now. Try to make some ground, but Blackpoison punishes it, so he adjusts position. He's moving in. They are slowly catching up. Only more or less 10 seconds of drift here, but finally gets dealt with. Fadey makes a move. Detrony covers him as well. He raises the flag.
12 seconds, 10 seconds, 11. Blackpoison needs to do something about this. Takes out both players, and he does so. He takes the keys and the hinges and he puts them in the boy's hands. Goals.
Yeah, beautiful frag there. They crossfire. They complement each other perfectly, and now they've leveled it up. They're going into the lead. Flexeee just needs to hold these steps, and he will be. Oh, he has to reload, and now it's all up to Blackpoison with HP.
Oh, that was an important frag there. If Fadey can stay on for a couple of more seconds, it buys them time. But where's the rotation coming from? Fadey's trying to read the next point of contact, and he reads so well while Detrony just supports him from that distance with that A1 tappity tap, peppering them down, and that's the second round for Team Detrony on the second map. It's getting tight, goals.
Yeah, that was down to the wire once again. It feels like both times players that are in the lead landed up just getting it stolen from them. And yeah, I mean, Fadey accelerating ahead here in frags definitely held down most of that clock, or most of that time that they gained.
Oh man, it just feels like the recoil rate from the AK. You got to land that first headshot, because the A1 you can just obviously pepper down a lot better, efficiently, and more accurately, I'd say. Oh man, alright, Flexeee. Man's in bone air. Fadey taking him out. And the two cats, a good start to this round. A good start. Already sitting on 36 seconds as opposed to the 42. But Fadey is anchoring down on this side. An important kill comes out if he can get this one. That's even more. Blackpoison slowly pushes them out and hits a crazy tap with Detrony. A last jiggle tap there. I call that the peekaboo peek. The peekaboo peek. Good Molotov. Good two tap by Fadey. Instant. Man. Surgical aim coming from him.
Not able to hold the site though. He did steal a few seconds and brought it pretty close. Only 3 seconds between these two teams now. Detrony just straight onto the site. They start working that clock down. They bring it dead even and take the lead as well as they deal with Flexeee coming in. And now they've had to adjust their position. Blackpoison able to clear out both.
Yeah, just in the nick of time, right? 28 seconds, 23, and the lead is sitting Team Destiny. Detrony doing his best just to support Fadey running onto the side there, gets taken out. The flag can't really be raised as both players are there, and now it's time for the two cats to chip away at the clock.
Scores even, Tools. It's
It wasn't
neck and
very
neck.
long. It is neck and neck, but I felt like they needed it longer there to stay in this. Right now, it just feels like triple Destiny. Oh, I thought that was a headshot. Actually, no, it is. I thought that was the first headshot in the first burst. You can see he's feeling it sitting way above the rest with 41 kills. Finally, Flexee's taking him out with that A1, but Detrony's on the site now. Both of them being taken out by Flexeee. It's their turn to chip away at the clock. 7 seconds for Team Destiny, 18 seconds for the two cats. Molotov comes in at the right time, so no one really on the bomb site. You can't really stand there. Low HP, Flexeee finally been taken out by Fadey. Detrony sitting on high ground. His role, his job, and let Fadey do the rest.
As Blackpoison about to steal some seconds there, gets dealt with Fadey with shots.
He just fixed his position quite well, takes out the rotator as well, and I'm afraid this could be the nail in the coffin. Detrony's on that side, 3 seconds, stopped in his tracks by Flexeee, and now Detrony needs to be able to support Fadey. He needs to be onto the side shot. He does indeed. Could this be it? Could this be the 3-0 clean sweep whitewash? Indeed, it is. Fadey, one more time to finish it off. What a beast, what a gauntlet. That's one map all. We move over to the third and final map. The last map of the grand final between Team Destiny and the two cats. A mammoth of a matchup between these two, and it came down to the wire, and it comes down to the third map, Himalaya, the shortest iteration of all the 5 maps in terms of the choke points, the time to get to the flag, and again the pistols. Let's see how it kicks off.
Indeed, couldn't agree more, Tools, and what a setup for this final. It starts off with the TK. Flexeee gives away that side of Triple Destiny, then the first flag raises, and now the retake kind of begins. Flexeee looking for those kills. Fadey gets the double.
He's really good at his, just pivoting between two choke points and that first initial bullet headshot. So let's see if he carries on with that performance. They're really sitting on 20 seconds on the clock. The trades reign supreme from Blackpoison. Now it's their turn. 20 seconds apart from their opponent. Oh, all right. All right, Blackpoison, I feel you. I see you. He's already picked up 2 kills, and he's counting down the clock. Team Destiny trying their best to just get into this flag point. But the trades finally come through from Fadey with that Rec 9, Tech 9. No utility used just yet. There we go, as I say that. A molly and a grenade comes out to play. Detrony still not affected by that grenade, not affected by the Molotov. But it's slowing down the rotational point from these two players. 12 seconds on the clock from Team Destiny, 29 seconds on the clock for the two cats. You can see the tension is raising. That bush isn't going to save you, Flexeee. The flags is finally raised. 9 seconds, 8 seconds on the clock. Detrony, you have to hold strong. Unlucky, Flexeee coming through with that Rec 9, Tech 9. It's just so far away. 20 seconds apart, and they have to bounce back from that. It's such a huge task to handle. Detrony finally comes through with the double from that 5-7, and that's it. That's the first round going in the favor of Team Destiny. Fadey, Detrony, 8 kills, 1 and 6 kills, so the work's been done. Blackpoison on 9, highest kill feed on the server for now.
Yeah, huge start there at the beginning there for Triple Destiny. Ultimately, just going so much ground there at the start, and unfortunately, Tuakata not able to catch up. But again, chaos starts, and does seem to be the side of Tuakata that raised the flag for the first time. Seconds are being stolen. Great cover there from Flexeee. Detrony going to come in from another angle. They have been able to deal with him. They are spotting it. And now it's all up to Flexeee to hold it down. Is Detrony able to reset the flag there, but quickly does Tuakata take it back, and they've made quite a good lead here towards him.
Yeah, they've stolen away some time to work with to actually keep themselves in the lead and allow them to get back into it. They're rotating back into the side right now. Blackpoison and Flexeee choose to use different choke points here. Detrony and Fadey, quite smart to actually both understand who's holding what. The comms are there, as you can see them seeping through. 31 seconds apiece. They tied, but right now the flag is being raised by Team Destiny. Fadey coming through once again. Blackpoison pivoting, turning, finally lands a headshot into Detrony. Fadey doing his best to try to keep them in this, try to keep them in the lead, and it's narrow margins, 1 second apart from the two.
Yeah, this is neck and neck. This is what we expect for the grand final. Is the Triple Destiny that are holding strong. Fadey with quick 2 double frags. That puts them at least 10 seconds in front. This is putting them under pressure. Flexeee able to clear him out, but it allows time Detrony to get on the site. They deal with him as well.
It was so low there. If they could just hold on just a little bit longer there. Now the two cats are moving in hot and heavy, holding the side. Blackpoison doing the most right now. Needed to land that just to steal some time away. 7 seconds apart by these two, and 12 seconds. 10,
oh,
80k. Fadey did his burst, did his burst, did his best.
Yeah, right now he's got a lot to do now, but they corner him. They come from both angles, and now the pressure is mounting on the Tuakata. Look at Double Destiny or Triple Destiny. They're so confused now, but they bounce back. Now they bring the clock down. This is neck and neck, folks.
Neck and neck. 7 seconds, 12 seconds, 11, 10. Will they catch up to Team Destiny and take over? Can this be the draw? Take a shower, Blackpoison, you filthy being! I can't hold me, goals. Hold me.
They bounce back.
What a crazy way to take the second round. Blackpoison going ham. And I did speak to his, one of them had to take over. Blackpoison, it was his time to shine, and he comes through brighter than ever. Take some time just to compose myself.
Yeah, no, insane round there. Blackpoison just holding it in at the end, and again the Tech 9 bringing absolute dividends. Doesn't look to be first blood for the side of Tuakata though. They get the flag up and start stealing some seconds.
It's the earlier on stages of the round that matter than most, that actually add up until the latter end of the timer. Fadey coming through, he's going to change up, take a bit of height advantage, use the map architecture to his advantage. He gets a double, he's looking for the triple, does get it indeed, reloads that Tech 9, but they can Trotten and Detrony. He's just defending the best he can. That 5-7 doesn't really help him out, gets 1 kill. Blackpoison does straight him out. Fadey coming hot on his heels, he's going to take control of default box. The flag is being raised currently. It's still quite early, 36 seconds, 32 seconds, so it's quite close for now.
Yeah, but Tuakata get into position. The standard crossfire is coming through. Fadey trying to clear out the side, does spot Blackpoison, but can't deal with him. Detrony finally gets inside. He's going to raise the flag now.
Gets himself a double, puts a grenade down, doesn't really do much. Flexeee, is he in the wrong spot? He's in their spawn. He actually reverse took that flag point. Where's it going? 8 seconds. That is buy some time, but for how much? They're in the lead so far. The two cats, Detrony coming in, gets deleted by Blackpoison. He's having a big performance. He's sitting on 27 kills, 2 away from Fadey.
Huge hold.
Yeah, especially at this default box. We've spoken about how important this box is, how much support and how much work you can do from such a spot. You can pivot, you can turn, headshot angle. Blackpoison, he's sitting on 2.2 seconds. Can they do it? They're so far away from their counterpart. Team Destiny have so much to work towards.
It's the flawless defense that they need now. He's starting to kill, but no. Flexeee deals with them both, and he raises the flag, and 1 second remains. And
that's 2-1. That's 2-1. The two cats. Some strong counter-strike coming out of them. Some strong shots coming out of them, especially Blackpoison. Again, he's sitting in the top frag. Leaderboard there, 30 kills. The next person's Fadey on 27, 23 on Flexeee, 19 on Detrony. But let's see how this 4th round starts. Blackpoison already hot off the mark here. Moving into the side share, getting 2 kills of his own. Even mulling off one of the choke points the T's can come from. And continuing with the success, supporting Flexeee. Oh, this is going swimmingly well for them so far. They're in the lead by 10 seconds.
Yeah, solid hold. They are in a commanding position here. Triple Destiny need to get into recovery mode. Detrony needs to play this box perfectly. He has done so in the past. Gets into that corner, but now they are swarming in. Fadey is going to be there in time for some support, but he gets killed by another angle. They both don't go for the right person, and Flexeee opens things up. More than 10 seconds in front now. Does get spotted. Unable to deal with Flexeee, but Detrony comes in with the dig. They are trying to pressure Flexeee. They are on the side, so the clock isn't ticking. Now they need a hold. They're 17 seconds behind. Oh, Detrony with the reload, unable to secure it, and they again tick down that clock. Strong defensive positioning from Flexeee, able to deal with these players, but Detrony gets the better of him. He needs to get on the side. Blackpoison is still ticking down that time. There are more than 20 seconds left. They need to hold now, Tools.
They need a big hold. They're 15 seconds apart. They're slowly counting it down goals. 10 seconds on the two cats and 30 seconds on the triple D.
Huge
Fadey with that tech now, that wreck now coming through strong, and it's absolutely needed. If there was ever a time a big performance comes out of that lad, it is now. Now Team Destiny struggling. 6 seconds, 5 seconds apart. They finally stopped the flag from raising. Now it's their turn. How long can they do this for, Gobbs? How long can they resist this onslaught coming from the two cats? Flexeee even puts the molly down. 5 seconds.
It's over.
Is it done? Is it really done?
He's on the side. He goes through. He gets through.
Angel
He holds.
sings! Oh, by the beard of Zeus! Margins come apart, but this is it. Surely, my heart can't take this anymore. They take it. GG 3-1. They take the grand final. The two cats